Hey guys, it's Chris here, and I want to talk to you guys about the biggest thing that you can do to start your business on the right track in 2020, and that is to stop setting goals for yourself, especially sales goals. Don't do it. I know that everybody loves to talk about their sales goals. Oh, I did $20,000 a month. I did $100,000 a month. I hit my first $100,000 year. That's great, but it's also really pointless. Gross sales numbers literally mean nothing, okay? A business that is doing $50,000 a month in gross sales at a 20% margin, which means that the profit on the sales, the gross sales, is 20% of the gross sales, okay? In that case, you would make $10,000, whereas a business that's doing 10% margin at $100,000 making $10,000 also. Okay, well, which is the better business? Well, they're different. And the correct thing is there's no real correct answer. That's kind of the right answer, is that there is no right answer. To make a point of this, think about it right now. If you're selling on Amazon, you're selling e-commerce, whatever, take your business and let me ask you this. Would you think that a business that in Q3 of 2019, okay, so fall of 2019, did $934 million in revenue? Do you think that that business made more money than you did in that same quarter, or did they make less money? What do you think? And of course, it's a trick question. They made less money than you. In fact, I'm talking about a very specific case, which is WeWork. And they actually lost $1.25 billion in that quarter. So whenever you feel bad about your business, if you make a bad buy or something like that, remember, at least you didn't lose $1.25 billion. Okay, you probably did a little bit better than that. But setting a sales goal is a really bad example of something to set. Okay, we're going to talk about some better strategies and some better kind of goals in a little bit. But it's just too many people focus on that. They want, oh, I want to be at 10,000. And the problem with it is that you can cut corners to do that. And you can incentivize the wrong thing. And that's what you never want to do with a sales goal, because your business might not really be able to handle $10,000 in gross sales. So you might start sourcing bad inventory. And I see a lot of people, they're like, oh, I haven't hit my sales goal. Let me drop my prices. And I'm like, what? Why? Don't do that. Okay. So the thing is that you need to incentivize the thing that actually makes your business better. I kind of always come back to, can you pay rent with that? You can't pay rent with gross sales. Okay. You really can't, but you can with gross profit. You can't buy, groceries with your number of sales a day. So if you set your goal as, oh, I want to sell 100 items a day, that doesn't pay your grocery bill. But $1,000 in profit a day, that pays a grocery bill. The weight of shipments, that's another one I see all the time. People are like, oh, I want to send 1,000 pounds worth of stuff. I would rather send in 1 pound of really good stuff than 1,000 pounds of crap. Number of items you have at Amazon, okay? This is big with booksellers. They're like, oh, I want to get 10,000 books into Amazon. I'd rather have 1,000 really good books than 10,000 shitty books sitting at Amazon. Again, it just comes back to meaning nothing. So when you go to set a goal, you really have to ask yourself, is this an actual goal that will, and I just bring it back to this, will it pay my bills? Will this goal set keep my lights on? Okay, saying, oh, my goal is to get ungated in Nike. Being ungated in Nike doesn't make you any money. Now, sending Nike to Amazon and selling Nike, that makes you money. But getting ungated in Nike makes you no money. So let's talk about some better ideas. So a way better thing than setting up goals is to set up, work on, and maintain systems. So a system is something that will make you money over and over again. So instead of saying my goal for this month is to sell $2,000 worth of stuff, say my goal is to find 5 replens every week this month. That's a very good goal that actually goes to, will it pay your bills? And the answer is yes. Maybe learn a new tool. Set yourself up to learn tactical arbitrage, learn BQ, learn Go Aura, maybe read a new book on business. Those are all really good systems. something like getting ungated in a brand. Now, I said earlier that that's not a great goal, but we're working on that system. Okay, so to be open and able to sell stuff is part of that system, and then adding things to that system that we can sell. So that's why finding replen, stuff like that. Now, once we get those systems in place, we got to work on those systems. And that could be as simple as going to Target for a couple hours and scanning all the clearance items, or looking in the coffee section, whatever. That works in the system where we can find new inventory, which again makes us money. Or maybe we want to find a store that we've never sourced at before. There's a lot of times that I've driven past a store. In fact, this is how I started with my relationship with Kohl's. I always thought Kohl's was really expensive to shop at because I never shopped at Kohl's. And then I discovered that it's really great to shop at. And that's why I've been doing so much with like shopping at Kohl's for Amazon inventory, because if you know how to shop at Kohl's, you can do really well there. So maybe every month you learn a new store, or maybe you search a new site that you've never thought of to search in tactical arbitrage. That's the kind of stuff where you're working on your system and you're making your business bigger and better and more profitable. You'll be able to get more inventory in, and that means that you'll get more money out. You also have to work really hard on maintenance on your business. If you don't go through and do basic business maintenance, which I'm going to have to do a video about because that's probably a long video to go into, but nobody ever wants to talk about this because it's not sexy. It's sexy to be like, oh, let's go into a thrift store and we'll take $1 and we'll make $1 million on Amazon. I would get like 1 billion views on Facebook or on YouTube if I did that, okay? But nobody wants to talk about, oh, I organized my prep area. But that stuff is so important. So working on a goal like, hey, every week I'm going to clean my prep area. I'm going to make sure that at the end of every month I have no death pile. It's done. That kind of stuff, it's not sexy, it's not exciting, it's not fun, but it is very critical to your Amazon business and really any business. So those are the kind of systems that you want to get in place, and instead of setting goals, you want to set up systems. Goals are arbitrary, systems make you actual cash money. Anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about this. I hope that this changes the way you think about things a little bit, and I hope it makes you a lot more money. Anyway, guys, you have a great night.